All right, I am back with another Oblivion stream, same night. But I took a quick break so that I could go. Actually, a pretty long break, but because I needed to generate a new character and then just other things. So, but I'm back and with a new character, so I'm excited to talk about it. So, just for anyone watching this on like video on demand or something, um, basically what I've been doing or what I did in my last playthrough was I randomly generated a character using ChatGPT with all the skills and abilities and race and class and all that stuff. So I'm gonna continue, and it did a permadeath run. So I played on medium difficulty until something got me, which it did at level 4. I got killed by a trap in a stairwell, basically, in the Siege of Kvatch. It was pretty perfect. I couldn't have made up a better way for my character to unceremoniously die in this game than that. So I didn't expect it at all, and I really was kind of shocked by the whole thing. But here we are with round 2. So I generated a new character who I'm pulling up his stats now. So this new character is going to be Cassian Varro. So the ChatGPT thing I do, I've set it so that it tries and pulls like things that weren't in the last playthrough. And so in this case, it's going to be an Imperial whose class is the Ember Hand, and his specialization is in magic. And then the favorite attributes are going to be intelligence and willpower, and the major skills are going to be destruction, conjuration, alteration, illusion, speechcraft, hand-to-hand, and restoration. So really heavy like magic focus here. And then it came up with like a narrative hook too. So the background for this is Cassian Varro was once a child acolyte in the chapel of Julianos, exiled after a forbidden duel with a conjured Daedric tutor. Now wandering Cyrodiil's roads, he fights with a burning hand and a silver tongue, seeking lost grimoires and secret schools of magic. He refuses weapons or armor, believing only in the strength of knowledge or flame. Every spell he casts is a rebuke to the order that cast him out. Okay, so, and then on top of that, I had it generate a narrative path. So in the first playthrough, I kind of stuck with the main quest line until I died. That was with Vareth, and now with Cassian, we are going to do a different one. So this one, for Act 1, which I guess is levels like 1 through 5, it's the Wayward Acolyte, and so it's given me some things to focus on, and it's number 1 is to join the Mages Guild and complete the recommendation quest. The second is no weapons or armor, spells and hand-to-hand only. And then pursue morally ambiguous or knowledge-seeking quests, and then rest in temples when possible. So those are everything for the first 5 levels. So I really am excited about trying to stick to that. So that said, let's get into the game itself. So I mean, this guy's going to be definitely, what was it? Destruction was one of them. Yeah, destruction's like top of the list. So, and then hand to hand. So no weapons at all or armor. Cool. All right, so new game.
I was born
And I'm not.
87
I won't
years
skip
ago.
cutscenes. I'll treat each one
For
like a completely new
65
playthrough.
years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
Okay, so here we go. Right from the start, we know that our character is going to be a Breton. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical... Hold on. There we go. In addition to their quick and perceptive... Oh no, sorry, we're an Imperial. This is important. The most, like, basic aspect of it. Okay, so... Imperial, native of the civilized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They're skilled with heavy armor and in the social skills and tend to favor the warrior classes. Okay, so the origin is, yeah, we can either do Nibene or Colovio. So Nibene is your true Imperial, born into the heart of the Empire. The number of cities and their size led you to travel hastily. And then Colovi inhabitants, such as yourself, are known for their autonomy, including toward the rest of the empire. You inherited the willfulness of your forebears. I think based on the character's profile, like Colovia would make the most sense. Um, so I think now we can, yeah, randomize the appearance. I actually think that's kind of cool. Um, Curious how this works because it's like, can you just turn off makeup? That's the one thing about the random is it tends to randomize the makeup too, which I think just kind of has a disproportionate impact on how the character looks. But it seems like so like I've already completely reset it, so eyeshadow would be set to this, and then lipstick color would just be set to so it's more of like lip color, and then this would be 50. Okay. Damn, that's too bad because I actually kind of liked that. That's kind of close to what we were going for before, just like kind of this. I guess I shouldn't say scary, but I think he was a little bit younger. Yeah, like eyeshadow is if it's random, it's always more often than not, it's going to be something other than not there, which is kind of it's a non-normal distribution, I guess is one way you could put it. So make it kind of orange. But yeah, I kind of like that character model. Kind of haunting. All right. So the character's name is going to be Cassius. Cassian. Get that one down. All right, an Imperial from Colovia. And then yeah, so we're good here. All right, and then we're gonna go say hello to her friend.
Oh, look, an Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
All right, so the big thing with this playthrough is it's basically either spells or fists. So we definitely, I want to work on my hand-to-hand. Damn. But destruction's also going to be pretty big. So let's see. Let's go to magic. Restoration is going to be one of them. So I can. All of these are going to be spells, I'm sure. So yeah, we can...
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
The captain's down. My blood for the Empire!
What's the matter?
Are you all right, sire?
Alright, we're going to steal the robes. We just can't wear armor.
Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's
How
it.
could they be waiting for us here?
That's a way to go. We'll take the torch, but yeah, so the weapons, not a thing. Though we could probably... Alright, I need to think about this. Yeah, it just doesn't use weapons, but could use the money, so...
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry.
Yes, alright. It doesn't, like... Okay, that feels a little bit wrong. We're, going back to... We're gonna take off the wrist irons, though.
We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh. Nice. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's do this. And then this one charms the target. So that one I think I can be a menu spell. Absorb fatigue on touch. Can only be used once per day. So I think that one will put... Well, that one also is probably a menu spell. Yeah, this guy's also not a sneaker, so... Alright, let's go, buddy. Oh. Yeah, I feel like the hand-to-hand is going to be sort of tricky because I don't know once I get out into the wild like how much I'm going to like actually want to focus on using hand-to-hand to do stuff. Okay, so this weighs 30, which how much? Yeah, we can carry like 200. How much I'm going to want to use that if it's permadeath? I don't really have a lot of margin for error, so Captain Firefist here isn't going to do very well if I come in guns blazing. But we'll just maybe I'll just focus on hand-to-hand for lighter creatures and then work my way up or something. But I don't know. I've never really done a lot of hand-to-hand. In other games I have, and it's generally been pretty unsuccessful with them, so... But we're doing okay against the rats, so that's good. Okay, I don't think alchemy was one of our things. It isn't, so we're not going to focus too much on that. Probably be good to sell, though. Yeah, this is where I came from. Oh, I think I got turned around last time too. So, yeah, here we go. All right. Oh. Oh, man. The traps. Just having flashbacks. So brutal. I don't think those ones would have gotten me. Yeah, I think that'd have been okay, but yeah. Is this rat already done? I guess so. And this guy's poor dude is just buried under logs. Nope. Weird. Don't judge me. It's rushing it a little bit there. Okay, I gotta step away for just a second. All right, back and yeah, so all this stuff we can sell, I think. This we cannot. I don't know why I grabbed the skull. So, the bone also, I think we can drop those. The bear pelt, I forget where I even got that. Iron key I probably could drop, but hold on to it for the time being. It doesn't weigh anything, so all right. Gifts for future adventurers. Arrows will leave. We're gonna grab its funny staff too. I don't actually think we need a repair hammer because there's not really anything that we're gonna be wearing that we're gonna need to repair. So the ale could come in handy. Sell decently. Oh, but they sell actually pretty well. That's a good thing I didn't even think about. If they sell for like, they weigh 1 and they sell for 10, which is pretty good. Okay, so that's where we came in from. This is where we want to go.
Spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Show me what you got! Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I think this guy would probably be... You know, actually, yeah, he's kind of got a dark past, so I'm going to say he's not on good... I'm not on good terms with the
I've
gods.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles
I think
of
he
the
says the
heavens.
exact same
the
thing
skies are
regardless.
marked
But
with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Okay, so the birth sign. The mage would make sense. Wow, the apprentice is pretty interesting. Increased magicka, but susceptible to magicka attacks, which is pretty difficult. Magicka regeneration is halted. That would be pretty challenging. I don't think we'd want to do that one. Okay. I think... Yeah, that susceptibility to magic would be rough. I didn't randomize the birth sign. Although part of me thinks that I should in the next one. So, to kind of take it out of my hands. So I'll make a note to do that for next time. This time I'm just going to go with the mage, which is probably... Oh, it's interesting. In Skyrim, it's sort of like they... I didn't even notice this. All the ones on the right, too, are more stealth-oriented, and all the ones on the left are... Is that even true? Yeah, are more, like, warrior-oriented, and then these are, like, kind of the most basic of them. Things I'm learning about the game. So, I'm just going to go with the basic mage, but next time I might actually randomize it.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Thanks, Boris. Okay. He's actually kind of a good guy, but it's kind of a dick at first. He's got some trust issues for sure.
Take them down! Prisoner, help the Emperor! Yeah! The Emperor's in danger! For the Emperor!
I'm like terrified of trying to attack one of these guys and then accidentally like turning Boris against me, which would be a game ender. So right, that's the door that we end up going through.
Mara's mercy on you.
Get this!
Mara's mercy on you.
So instead we're just gonna take the potions off of them.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
This one's
For the Emperor!
This You'll never take me down! This one's mine!
Take them down.
For the Blades and the Emperor!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take
Yeah, that
the
worked out
amulet, give it to Joffrey.
really well last
he
time.
He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
We basically walked into oblivion. Out, see, right? Yep.
You chose
There you
a
go.
bad day.
Once again,
Scums of the Septums.
For the Blades!
I'm gonna punch you right in your stupid assassin face. Yep. Every single time. I shouldn't take it personally, but
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
the Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced agent. Am I right?
See, that's a stealth one, so you must not choose your class and major skills. Yeah, so this is the part where the randomization really comes in. So we're going to do a custom class. And I'm gonna ignore chat for a bit while I do this. So let's see. Specialization is gonna be magic. And attributes are going to be intelligence and willpower. And then the skills are going to be really heavily magic. So we're going to have destruction followed by conjuration. Affects your ability to summon creatures, weapons, and armor and turn the undead. That's cool. Alteration. Affects your ability to cast spells to breathe or walk on water. Open locks, reduce encumbrance, and shield yourself from physical and magical damage. Illusion. Affects your ability to cast spells to charm, conceal, create light, silence, paralyze, command, and affect aggressivity. Mysticism or speechcraft. Okay. Hand to hand. And restoration. So basically the way that it works is that it weights things, so depending on the specialization, certain attributes are most likely to get picked if it wasn't in the last playthrough. And then the major skills are also weighted, so it doesn't pick ones used in the last one, but also weighted to fall underneath the things that are the magic and intelligence and willpower. That way, so it's not like immediately nerfing me, but it is kind of out of my control. That's all stuff that ChatGPT selects. So anyways, that's the skills, and then overview. We'll give it a name, which is going to be Ember Hand. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Oh, hey, what's up, Arena? Sorry, I was looking at a document for all the abilities, but I'm doing good. How are you doing? After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand. We're definitely not going to do that.
Good.
To be clear.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Okay. So we're almost out of the sewers, but like I was saying, we're not actually going to do the we're not going to do the main quest for this. So another thing that I asked ChatGPT to do was come up with kind of a narrative arc, sort of, for the character, like quest line. And so it's going to be much more Mage Guild focused. That way it's just not me dying in the same parts every time I do this. But the playthrough I was doing earlier, my character died during the Siege of Kvatch, so it was going great until a trap sprung and killed my character on the spot. So that was, I mean, that was pretty much perfect. That's exactly what I want, is it to be pretty random when it does go down. So anyways, let's get out of these sewers. So I guess first thing is we got a whole lot more magic, so yeah. Okay, so we have a 30-second shield spell. Okay, 40-second summon skeleton. Absorb health and frost damage on touch. Well, I know we're doing like the Ember Hands thing, so I'm gonna focus mostly on the fire stuff, but yeah, man, it's crazy when, like with the magic one, like how many spells you have to work with. Okay, this one I'll just use as a menu spell. shock damage. Okay, that's how it. So these are these are touch. I hope you enjoy streaming. Yeah, thanks, Arena. We'll equip this one here. Yeah, I do enjoy sharing stuff like this, where it's kind of a concept that I came up with, and I don't know, it's just kind of, it's just fun to share the experience, even if it comes with some misfortune of getting 4 levels into a guy and then just having a trap go off, and then that's that. So, all right, so the shield, I think also will shortcut. Oh, we already do. Okay. Okay, do we want anything else? With the fatigue. I think I thought about doing this and then... Sorry. There we go. Okay, so open very easy, flare, heal minor wounds, turn, summon, skeleton. Okay, we've got another one there that we can use. Let's do shocking. So I think that's destruction. Okay. Okay, I want to try out this skeleton. Well, I'm a designer. I do custom artwork for streamers, and I have many better designs to help channels stand out. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I appreciate it, but I think I'm okay. I'll probably work on some stuff eventually, but yeah, I'll be good. But thank you. All right, edit identity, burst sign, class. We're all good there. So, just gonna exit the sewers and start the proper playthrough for Cassian. All right, so let me just pull up the guide I've got for this. So the Act 1 narrative path is join the Mages Guild and complete the recommendation quest. No weapons or armor, spells and hand-to-hand only. Pursue morally ambiguous or knowledge-seeking quests, and rest in temples when possible. So, okay, so I think first thing our character is probably going to seek out a temple, because all that would be tiring. So I'm going to need a place to sleep.
What is it? Duty calls. What are you looking for? You'll find smiths, alchemists, booksellers, maid shops, clothiers, armorers, and general traders in the market district. Move along.
Okay. So we're going to start just by selling all the stuff that we picked up. Getting our guy kind of light and agile. And then let's see, that's the merchants and that's for weapons. So we've actually got a couple of things.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers. What can I interest you in?
Okay, so we can sell a lot to them.
That seems a fair price.
I mean, the lockpicks, I have a spell to open up lock, so let's sell, I'll keep 10 on hand. So that would be 27.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah, seriously.
A fine transaction. An excellent bargain.
This guy
Thank
is...
you for your business. Goodbye.
is pretty light on his feet. So I think we should probably do something about the clothes. I don't know if it's possible to get a robe, because I think this guy would wear a robe.
You've come to divine elegance because you care about what you wear. And Palinneria has what you want, or no one has. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, see, she has, like, outfits, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. I need a robe. So, we'll just sell our
That seems a fair price.
cheap,
I appreciate
cheap
your
sandals.
business. Bye.
Alright, so we sold most of our stuff. Is there like a magic outfitter? Gilded craft. That's worth trying. I think that's alchemy, but...
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof. Far more than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics.
So this is a quest that I'm not gonna do. It's more of a stealth-oriented quest, so...
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Okay, do you have clothes? No,
You
she does
too.
not.
Can you spare a coin?
What is it, citizen?
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Wow, 8,000... Or the value, 8,000 gold. That's crazy. Burgundy linens. Getting there.
Bye.
Alright, I'm not gonna go crazy trying to find a robe for this guy. Let's go to the spell person, the cheap spell person.
Children are starving. Please.
Good to see you.
How goes it?
Fine.
Good to hear.
The news from Anger is terrible.
Edgar Vatrine, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap. What can I interest you in?
Okay, so focusing just on like the destruction ones. I feel that one would be nice to have. Yeah. Water breathing. Oh. That is a really good one. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's like most of our money, but that's really helpful.
Come back and see me again. Farewell.
Oh, we still have a bunch of stuff to sell too. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Burning Touch and the Protect. I think... Actually, we'll put Burning Touch up here. Okay, so we've got Flare, Heal Minor Wounds, Burning Touch up here. I think... Summon Skeleton is good where it is. Water Breathing, I'll put down here. I think I'll do Turn Undead here. And then, yeah, what do we want to put here? I guess Protect would probably be good, just in case.
Remember that Argonian, the one from yesterday?
Good to see you.
I had to put it down. You're a good...
May I help you? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. That's a good deal.
I think we can sell the Mortar and Pestle. Let's see, damage, health on self. Not going to use that one. Still, that's good. That's good.
An excellent bargain.
Okay, we'll keep these guys.
Thank you.
We've got our guy
Again. Farewell.
down to 12. 12 weight. Alright, so I think now that selling stuff is out of the way, let's try and figure out where the Mages Guild is. Because I actually don't know, and it would be really easy to look up, but I want to try and do it through the game.
Chaos. Without us, the Empire would crumble.
Greetings
Let's get
to
back
you.
to work now.
You know Dalgrosh,
Captain catches us gabbing,
I understand
it'll be our
he's
heads.
good with light armor.
What is it, citizen?
If you need to learn how to use light...
Is there a problem?
I'm just curious who this guy is.
When the city is quiet, everybody is happy, right? If you like noise, Maybe you're in the wrong place.
Tama.
If you run into trouble, come
So,
find
have
me.
you bet on any arena matches lately?
The Imperial Legion is at your disposal, citizen. What seems to be the problem? What are you looking for? There are no guild halls in the city, but the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum.
Okay, so let's go to the
Very well,
Arcane
citizen.
University.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. It's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Hi there.
Hello.
Is it sending me outside of the city? Oh, you know what I think? I think I know what the issue is. It thinks I set a point like outside of the city. Let's move that marker. Right. No, it's still gonna send me. Okay, I'm just not gonna believe what it's telling me.
Get your Black Horse courier here!
Hello there.
What is it, citizen?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
How can I help you?
Is there anyone in the city?
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Temple of the One too, because that was kind of one of the guidelines that was set, which was to, if we can't stay in a temple. Which I don't know if that actually works in this game, if it's just, they have like beds that you can sleep in.
Speak. Speak. Welcome to the Arcane University. If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further.
The local guild halls, you say?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Wow, so this guy spells. So, yeah, too rich for our blood, but Someday.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Be seeing you.
So the local guild halls, I mean, I guess.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day.
Oh, did she just... One note from Bonthiel added, okay, I just talked to this person. She handed me a list and was like,
bye.
I'll pay you if you get everything on here. So let me take a look at yeah, hold on. To whom it may concern, you have been passed this note because you may be able to help the Mages Guild. Council of Mages has not the resources. The Legion is either unwilling or unable to assist. A shipment of dwarven artifacts from Morrowind, destined for the Arcane University, was intercepted by bandits recently. Intending to sell the artifacts for profit, they have stolen items essential to repair the Imperial Orrery in Cyrodiil's capital. Man, that is a hell of a series of words. The Imperial Orrery in Cyrodiil's capital. The only known location of these bandits is Camp Ailes, north of Kvatch. If you find these ruffians and recover the items they've stolen, I will be most indebted. The Orrery is my life work, and I would hate to see it pass into obscurity now. Items missing... Okay. We'll put that one kind of low on the priority list, because it seems to be... At first I was like, that sounds mysterious, but this character is supposed to prioritize morally ambiguous quests, and that doesn't seem very dubious to me, so... Okay. So, I need to find a Mage's Guild Hall.
Speak. Hello, citizen. I hope you're faring well in these difficult times. What are you looking for? There are no guild halls in the city, but the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum.
Okay.
What are you looking for? Merchant's Inn in the market, King and Queen in Elven Gardens, the Tiber Septim in Talos Plaza, and All Saints in Temple District. There's also the Bloated Float on the waterfront, but that's not a very nice neighborhood.
So I actually did the Bloated Float on the last playthrough, and that turned out very interestingly. So I'm not going to do that
Stay safe,
again.
citizen.
But...
These are dark
okay.
times.
Yeah, no kidding. So let's go to the Temple District real quick. I don't think...
Hail,
yeah, it's
good
still pretty
citizen.
early in the day.
How can I be of service?
So, I mean, I guess we'll just pick some place on the map and then go there. And we're just going to go on a journey to see if we can find a mage. Do you need couriers? Okay, we got a new topic, so...
Some of the conversations they have are truly remarkable.
Safe travels.
You too.
Good to see you.
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though.
It's probably the finest inn in all of Cyrodiil. Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Okay, so this is the Temple District. Hmm.
Go ahead, please. Goodbye.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is until I can actually find a mage guild location, which I just don't know enough about this game to be able to say where I need to go. I think last time I went to Coral, so we could go a couple places. We could go Skingrad, Bravo, Cheydinhall, and Bruma. So that's where we came out of. I want to go to Cheydinhall. We're gonna go there. See if they lay a win down here. Although, let's see. This is Elsewhere. Then we've got Anvil. This is Hammerfell. Kvatch. We're not gonna go anywhere near there. I feel like Breville actually might not be too bad of a place to go for magic or something, but Cheydinhall is pretty close. So I think, yeah, let's do Cheydinhall. Let's put our pin on it.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
That was kind of cool. So this character is like kind of oriented around all right, this is a good chance to check out this one. good chance to use that new burning touch spell. But yeah, this character is kind of, I think, you know, the temples. I think what I want to do is, at least until I find the mage guild and get some actual quests going, is I'm just going to go look at the different temples in the different cities. So hopefully with Chaden Hall, like, that one just has a temple. Or sorry, has a mage's guild there. But we'll see. Okay. So that goes north. I think, yeah, we're actually going to want to... No, I do not seek its conjured weapon and armor. Oh, yeah. Kind of random. I guess we'll take this back. Oh, okay. That mud crap. It's for the skills. Don't judge me. Okay, nothing to see here. You know what, let's summon a skeleton.
Who's there?
You have like another mud crab here or something? Okay. I think... Yeah, I can't wait, so I don't even know what time it is. Well, we'll just keep moving on. Alright, the Nirnroot. I've discovered a sprig of Nirnroot. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little bit more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Cyrodiil. Alright, we will make that the active quest, because that is something magical. So, okay, so it's just going to point me in the direction of the nearest city. See if there's any other bandits here. some interesting fighting issues kind of later at night in this game, or in the evening. Alright, here we are. Okay, so let's just find an inn.
What can I do for you? What are you looking for? Both inns are next to the west gate. Bye.
Alright, let's try and guess based off the name which one is the affordable inn. There's the Cheydon Bridge Inn, and then there's the Newlands Lodge. I feel like Newlands Lodge sounds cheaper.
Hello.
By what right do you disturb me? Good evening.
Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydon, not counting the chapel. I'm de Vera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming, no problem. Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
I think
I do
we'll
have a
fine
bed
here.
available for 10 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Walk
I'll take
just up
it.
the stairs there, and it's the door on the right. Thank you. Good day.
Annoying creature. Oh, hello.
I think maybe this is mine. Does it not have a door? Did I get it? No, okay. It's like, did I get the room that... Oh no, he was just... Yeah, that was totally my room. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna ask questions. Man, just walking along, minding your own business, and some orc just calls you an annoying creature. I know, right? And especially, it's a really long day. And this guy doesn't even know me. And that's how he comes off. It's just rough. I mean, it's kind of a rough establishment, but, yeah. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Rockelvin, how are you doing? Like what? I'll forking show you, you annoying green goblin. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Those are fighting words right there, so. Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, back. Okay, so we do have this Nirn quest. We also have this one, which I actually was thinking about it. This might be good to try. It said that it's kind of closer to Kvatch, which I didn't really want to head that direction, but right now I think the main thing for this new character is we're just trying to find the Mages Guild. So let's go talk to one of the guards.
Hi there. What can I do for you? What are you looking for? The guilds are west of the river, south of the West Gate.
West of the river,
Farewell.
south of the West Gate.
I haven't time for fools.
You can give me all your gold and your sister's phone number. Yeah. Just absolutely terrorize the establishment. Show him who's boss, right? Okay, so I think this is what he was talking about. Is this the West Gate? No.
Oh,
this is...
hello.
This...
I haven't time for fools.
No, I actually think it was on the right side. Because he said west of the river.
Hello.
So, okay.
Greetings to you.
Machna's books. So these are the two ends. We've got the castle up here. All right, let me ask him again.
Hi there. Can I help you? What are you looking for? The guilds are west of the river, south of the West Gate. Good day.
Okay, so that's south. Is the West Gate. So, and this is the river. I feel like this is like how it used to be with Morrowind. And the West Gate would be that gate. Right, okay.
I'm only asking for a...
Oh, okay. There we go. I figured it out. Alright, that looks very magey to me. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
How do you do?
Okay,
What's going on with you?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indorel is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Bye.
You too. Did you want something? You're not here to join the Mages Guild, are you?
So I have 2 runs going, and I have ideas for a 3rd and 4th run. Oh, cool. What runs do you have going right now? All right, so let's just talk about Chaden
I am
Hall.
the chapter head of the Chaden Hall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here.
I don't know how to interpret that. I don't know if to interpret that as like a joke or whether this guy's just super arrogant, but let's ask him to join
Are
the
you
Mages
sure you're
Guild.
up to it? You seem a little slow.
Okay. I think I know what the answer is now. Yes, I want to join the guild.
I expect this will end in disaster, but nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil, a feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Okay, well, I got an achievement for that. I don't think I'd ever done the Mages Guild before. So, okay, have a sneaky
Without
bow and
recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection.
All right, I take it back. I'm starting to like this guy, but so I have a sneaky bow and brute force run. Both already have 100 alchemy and 100 mercantile. Those leveled up through grinding, but not cheats. Wow. I mean, alchemy, like, I mean, that still is pretty impressive. A lot of a lot of time picking mushrooms and stuff. The mercantile, I feel like, would be super. I guess you could do them at the same time, but that's cool. And then my 3rd idea is a YouTube series where I've done all the grinding to get all of the skills to 100 before even starting any of the quests. That would be really cool. I feel like you could definitely do that. Either just like raw videos, kind of like a relaxing sort of, just watch you go about doing it, or even like a supercut or something. My 4th idea is doing a full-on commentated role-played game. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I've been doing off and on like game commentary streaming stuff for a while, and it's fun. I think when I first thought about getting into it, I just practiced talking. It's a little weird at first, but if you, I don't know if you've ever done it before, but yeah, or just do it afterwards with commentary. I've thought about doing kind of edited stuff, but streaming can just be kind of easy. So it takes a little bit of time to do the video editing stuff, but yeah, the mercantile thing came along with selling all the potions made from alchemy. Yeah, that makes sense. But no, I think the skills thing sounds pretty cool. I mean, I know when I did my first permadeath guy who actually died earlier tonight, I think my original sort of win conditions was like maxing out all the major skills that I picked, which would have taken a while. But the expectation wasn't really ever I was going to win and then save the world and do the main quest. So, well, I mean, voicing thoughts of the protagonist in a role-playing format and as it happens instead of the afterwards. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's awesome. I mean, I would love if, honestly, if there was more stuff out there like like that, where people were kind of immersing themselves into the character. So I try to do a little bit of that, but yeah, no, that would be really cool if you did it. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is, what was he saying? So the Arcane University, we're never going to get into it. Let's ask about the Mages
The
Guild.
guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. We shall see. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Sure, yeah, I'm ready.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Okay, so that seems like a pretty easy one, actually.
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I see. So if I were to pick up a ring of burden at the bottom of a well, I'd probably drown, but yeah. Well,
bye.
Okay, I'm actually gonna try and do this one tonight. It's getting kind of late, so I might end it after that, but yeah, if you do the like role-playing one or either of these, are you streaming these, or is it kind of you're gonna plan on recording it and then doing like voiceovers afterwards with the commentary? Okay, so we need to get the key from Dietzen.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Well met.
What's new with you?
The role-playing one I would do offline. The only one I'm streaming is my stealthy bow. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Sorry, yeah. And that makes sense. I feel like with role-playing it just would be easier to do it afterwards, and like also better quality too, because you'd have more time to think it through. I'm not good enough with improv to be able to do anything like that reliably, like on the spot. Okay, so what's the name of the guy we're looking for again? Dietzen. There it is. Or she is.
I'm Dietzen, magician. Mages Guild, that is. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me. Be seeing you.
Yeah, what did she say I needed to do?
Good day. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Okay, we don't have enough money to do training. Yeah, see, the thing is,
As
like...
I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me.
I mean, maybe we can persuade them. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Not take too long because the character's disposition is steadily following. Okay, so we're already at the maximum. Oh. When you hover each possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. Oh, okay. Thanks for picking that up. It's later, so I was kind of spacing when she was talking.
Please, go on. Goodbye.
Okay, so... Yeah, so it sounds like a nighttime rendezvous. That makes sense. Okay. My brain is hit a wall, so it's not working super well. So I think I'm going to call it here, so I'll do my official save for the night. And then I will go ahead and delete everything except that one. Yeah, right on, Racklevin. And yeah, if you're streaming, I'll be sure to drop in sometime. And thanks for the follow from last week. I appreciate it. So, but yeah, that's it for tonight. So, for everyone watching, thanks for checking out the stream. I'm doing my second Permadeath playthrough now with kind of a more of a magic spellcaster type. Unfortunately, Vareth met his demise during the siege of Kavach from a unfortunate trap in a stairwell, which still blows my mind. It was like everything was going swimmingly until I got one shot by that trap. So, and when you become famous, I can say I was there from the beginning. Yeah. Well, it's nice starting with this smaller account and seeing it grow, and I appreciate the follow. So I try and not focus on it too much, but and I appreciate the chat always. It's good to have the conversation, so appreciate you dropping them. Yeah, some of those traps are brutal. Yeah, I honestly wish you were there when it happened, because it was like I was speechless for about 30 seconds. I just couldn't believe it caught me so off guard, and it was so quick when it happened that I was just like, because it's permadeath, I was like, there we go, that's it. Like 7-8 hours of playthrough, and that was that. So, but that's the whole point behind it, I guess. So anyways, the next time I'm streaming, it'll be with this new mage guy, Cassian, I think was the name. Cassian the Emberhand. which I'm looking forward to. So hopefully I don't like drown in a well or what other misfortunes can befall you in this game. So, but until then, I hope you have a good night, Racklevin, and anyone else watching. Thanks for checking it out. And I don't know when exactly I'll be on next, but hopefully sometime this weekend. And if not, I'll get on when I can. But until then, have a good night, everyone. Cheers.